Hey, good morning, gang. I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I'm sitting outside of my house and just thinking about tomorrow's service. We have been super excited about having our church on the parking lot services the last couple of weeks. Last week, honestly, it was one of the best services I think we've had in a long time. Not just because it was one of the first times we've been together, which was huge, but just being in the neighborhood, being outside. It was honestly kind of a historic moment for the church to speak prophetically into what I believe God's doing for our community and for our city, that God really is taking the church outside of the building and into the community. And we've had a lot of things going on leading up to that. This Saturday, tonight, actually at 6:30, we've got a big food outreach that we're going to be hosting again at the church parking lot again. And Reggie and Misty Ramos are going to be leading that. We would love to see you guys. Tell all of your friends that might be of benefit to that it's available. It's been absolutely wonderful to see how the community has been impacted by that. And we had just a lot of people. I've had people, honestly, we've been overworking during the week, and I've had people walk by during the week and just stop to say, hey, thanks so much for the food that you guys have been giving out. It's really meant a lot to our families. And a lot of the food that we had left over, we just took over to the apartments, and they just dropped it off at the doors of apartments, kind of a blessing bag and run, but it was just huge. It's speaking volumes. But tomorrow is Mother's Day, and we're having an opportunity to really just bless our moms and be together. I know it might be entering right in the middle of your lunchtime hour. We're just asking you kind of bear with us on that. We're holding our services at 1:00 p.m., honestly, because we don't want to start too early with our neighbors and be a real annoyance to them, because Saturday is or Sunday for many people is the day that they get to rest and sleep in, and we don't want to interrupt that and make them all mad at us, so that would not be good. But with our worship rehearsal done and getting ready to go, and so 1:00 seemed like the best time to be able to do that. So with that, we'd just love to have you come. It's like I said, last week was phenomenal. 1:00 is going to be the time we get things really rolling. You can show up, honestly, from about 12:15 on if you want to. We're going to be having people there helping, getting cars parked and enjoying the company of each other. We are still doing some social distancing things to try to keep things in order there. And last week, you guys did such a great job. We've got a lot of room on our parking lot, so it really is easy, honestly, because we can create a lot of space between each other and still be able to see each other and do like air guitar. We're doing air high fives and all that kind of stuff. So it makes a lot of sense. But we're pretty silly, pretty dorky, honestly. Our elders had a great time blessing everybody at the end of our service last week. It was just a super, super time. And so if you missed last week, here's another opportunity. We are just really looking forward to it. We're hoping to be able to do some things to look forward to getting back into our building. We're going to be talking with you all about that in an upcoming schedule for what we feel like the Lord's leading us in on that, and how we can do that in a way that makes sense for everybody involved. And of course, always, there's just we've been able to broadcast our services out of our building for several years now, so that's not been a huge inconvenience for us to be able to do. And so we feel like if folks are still feeling like you need to stay home to kind of watch over yourselves, and if you feel like you might be compromising your own health, man, that's what we've got our live stream feed going out of the building for anyway. So you can do that and still enjoy the company of what God's been doing in our services. But we feel like we're going to be needing to get back in our building and just be together, because there's, like I said, there's just so many things that need to happen when we're together that we can't do over live stream. And so there's a corporate anointing that happens when we're together. So we love you guys. We're looking forward to seeing what happens with all of that. But join us tomorrow, 1:00 p.m. We'll be live streaming it as well. So if you want to watch it from home, you can do that as well. But we are so looking forward. I will say this, we've got a special opportunity tomorrow, because one of the things we've been doing all along since this whole COVID-19 thing broke out is that we've recognized that many of our itinerant ministers, that are completely off the road right now. They're not traveling anywhere. And the mainstay of all of their income has been through the offerings of churches from all over the country and around the nations, honestly. And they've just been sequestered off in their own homes and just left to trust the Lord and folks like us. And so from the very beginning, we said that we wanted to do everything we could to bless those people who are regularly scheduled to be a part of our church itinerant family anyway. And so we've been sending offerings to our pastors and leaders and prophets and teachers that have been a mainstay in our house and doing everything we can to try to bless them. Tomorrow, we had originally scheduled Mark Crawford out of Australia to be with us. And so since COVID-19 took place, he's not traveling, nobody's moving anywhere. And so he won't be with us tomorrow, but I wanted to take an offering as though he were. And so be prepared for that, because we're going to be able to give you an opportunity to give online for that. Looking forward to it. If you just wanted to do it now, you honestly could do that. If you just wanted to give by text to give, you can go 84321, and then you can give the amount. And then right after that, just type the word or the name Mark. So put your $10,000 in, type Mark, it'll get to him. And so that will be just a wonderful blessing for him. And we'll give you another opportunity tomorrow. But the other thing that we're going to try to do with Mark, because he's been such a powerful influence in speaking prophetically into our church, is that we will want to get online with another Facebook Live call that we can bring him in and put him in together with us and just enjoy what he might have to say. So we'll set up a scheduled time where we can all be a part of that as a family and have some input from him, because he has been eager to speak into the life of our church. So, but get ready for that tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at 1:00 p.m. You can come early, but we love you and we bless you. We'll take care of you. Martin from Sweden, it's good to see you as well. Bless you. We'll talk with you sometime as well, but God bless you.